Good to see you.
You too.
Well, I want to talk about your performance because you are gunning for #1, girlfriend, and I feel like you're rocking out. How does it feel?
For me, I kind of zone out on stage, so I don't really know what happened. I hope everything went well. I'm getting good reviews from people backstage, so it's kind of just like, well, I hope it went awesome, but I don't know. I don't know what to feel. Yeah. I'm feeling everything at once. And
it's good, though. It's part of the fun, right?
Yeah. All I know is that I had fun. I hit all my notes, and I'm happy.
Well, I heard you have some serious dance skills that you need to, like, show off.
Me? Yeah. What? No.
The choreographer told me that.
Brian said this? Whoa, okay.
She's holding out on us, you guys.
I'm not a dancer. Like, honestly, you could ask my mom, and she would tell you that I'm 2 left feet. Like, no, seriously. Like,
you did some moves tonight, though.
Yeah, I mean, I can groove, but when it comes to freestyle and all that, it's just, not happening. I just like to have fun. I mean, I'm a kid. It's what we're supposed to do.
Well, you said that you kind of like black out while you're on stage, but is it weird watching it back? Like, are you kind of like, oh, I hit that, oh, but I did, like, how do you respond?
I don't really like watching performances back, but I force myself to so I can figure out what I need to do better and what I need to work on, but I usually wait about the week after to watch them.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
You just go by what everyone tells you. You're like,
yeah, I go with what my mom tells me most importantly because my mom tells me the truth every time, and just people that I really trust. If they say, oh, well, you could have been better this week, then I start to worry. And then if they say, oh my gosh, you did awesome, then I'm like, okay, I can relax. Tonight, I'm feeling somewhere in the middle between that because it's only 8, and it's like, I don't know what's going to happen because, it's just crazy.
Nerves-wise, easier or the same?
Well, I feel like my place is the stage, and whenever I get on stage, there's no nerves. It's just kind of like, relax, calm yourself, Diamond. But before going on stage, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm like freaking out, and my mouth gets really dry, and that's what freaks me out the most. So I'm like, oh my gosh, where's water? Like, I freak out, but then I have to like tell myself, okay, Diamond, you can't freak out because that's gonna affect your performance, so you have to just calm down. And then I walk on stage and I hear everyone going, ah, and I'm like, yes, this is what I'm meant to do.
I'm on, yeah.
Yes. I may look calm on the outside, I'm just there, and my mind is going, ah.
One thing I love is you're and Carly's relationship. I think it's great that you have each other. How important is that to you to have her?
Having a friend in the competition, it makes everything a little easier because you don't have to have everything pent in, and you can just go and talk to, your best friend. For me here, that's Carly. And I met her best friend today from back at home, and we're so much alike. Like, I can see why Carly and I get along because we're so much alike, and just her just being my friend and not, my competitor, it helps me with this whole, competition thing, yeah.
How do you think that you've evolved most as a musician in this competition?
I've learned how to become a businesswoman, I like to call it.
13-year-old businesswoman, high five for that, girlfriend.
I feel like, I'm more of an artist, and I take every week as if I'm performing for fans and I'm not on a show because honestly, I just want to have fun on stage. I mean, being young, you can't be like, oh my gosh, I have to be this person because they're so much better. I'm just like, well, whatever happens, happens. Whatever. I did this, I made it to top 8, and I'm only 13. Wow.
Sorry, Simon, but you better like what I do because...
No, it wasn't Simon this time. It was LA. He wasn't sure about it. He said...
confused all night a little bit.
No, I mean, I love that guy. Like, he's... Oh my gosh, like every time I see him, he gives me hugs and he waves at me, and he's so sweet, but he has to become the businessman and the guy who has to be hard on people, but I still love him though. Even after tonight, he's still like one of the best people I've ever met. And knowing that Simon stood up for me and was, talking back to Demi in LA, I was like, oh my gosh, like Simon really likes me,
Well, we all love you.
Thank you.
What are 3 fun facts about Diamond that not many people know but would be surprised to know? Share it with us.
I'm very obsessed with Japan.
Really? Japan?
Yeah, I think everything in Japan is just awesome, and I base a lot of my charms off of Japanese culture and just kawaii things. I'm gonna take a trip with Jason because he's obsessed with Japan also. I am a really creative person. I love to draw and make all these fun weird face sculpture things. Like I draw and I do oil pastel drawings, but they're like faces. And the last one I draw had like flames coming out of his head. It's so weird.
I see this. That's great.
Person,
no, that's cool though.
I like to get vanilla ice cream and then mix that with Lay's chips and then combine them together.
What?
And then crunch the chips up in the ice cream and then it turns into like heaven in your mouth.
It's like the salty sweet combination, right?
Yeah, but it's really, really good.
Oh my gosh. Just like hard just vanilla ice cream or like the soft serve?
No, it's soft serve and then you get like the little crunchy chips. It's like, it's awesome.
It's called the diamond treat.
Yeah, that's what it should be called.
Well, thank you so much. And you guys, vote for this girl, Diamond.
Vote for me.
Do it. She's awesome.
Yay.
And for more on Diamond and, of course, The X Factor, be sure to head to Hollywire.com and Hollywire TV. See you later.